Children. This is Good Morning Coronachan because old Cappy realizes that everyone's going to be driven to the internet because we can't go nowhere. And as a life raft of sanity, I thought I'd go and find some stuff in the news that isn't related to Corona, which it's not possible. It's not possible. It's all Corona this, Corona that. I found some articles. Oh, don't you worry. I even cleaned up. Look how pretty I look today. Oh, but I went to CBS News thinking, oh, CBS, that's where Dan Rather, some old trustable fuck was 30 years ago. They'll just have the regular news. I don't need CNN telling me how much, Fox News suck or Republicans suck. I don't need Fox News saying, oh my God, did you hear a minority did something cultural from their culture? Oh, yeah, I don't need that. So I go to CBS, all Corona, and those fucks. I'm just trying to scroll through, and a video starts playing. Didn't click on a link. Didn't click on an article. Oh, you fuckers. You fuckers. Oh, pay attention, us. Oh my God, we're germane. We're relevant. No, you're Time Magazine. Now fuck off and die. So we're going to start every morning with this morning constitutional. Good morning, Coronachan. With something that Cappy is thankful for. And I am thankful for the fact that this pandemic or whatever takes so many options off the table that I don't have to worry about making these decisions and doing what's right. It has removed decisions and the stress that comes with making decisions from my life. I can't go to the gym. There's no gym to go to. So now I just got to do push-ups and pull-ups, assuming it doesn't rain too much. I want to go hang out with my nieces today. That's another thing I'm thankful for, is that everybody's home. Now I have a captive audience. Now I can go and pilfer little girls, little boy. Hey, let's go hang out and do fun shit. The places are still open. I can still feed them full of sugar. But we're going to go to the park. Hopefully it's not raining too much. I can do pull-ups there. And we should all look to be thankful towards things. And so that's what I am thankful for. Let's get to the news that is not Coronachan. From Faith, South Dakota. This is the Pioneer Review in Faith, South Dakota. Cappy, where is Faith? Faith, South Dakota is one of my favorite little towns. Atham looked this up. It's to the northeast of the Black Hills. It's kind of like one of your last frontier towns you get to before you start getting into what minor mountain range, if you can call it that the Black Hills is. Topography is flat. It's an old farm town. And they have the coolest, most Wild West looking cemetery with the craggedy old iron cemetery. What is that called? Parapet? Whatever. The thing with it's got two supports. It's a cemetery. You drive underneath that. And some really cool headstones because it's made of prairie agate. A lot of people just put some cement and stuck a bunch of colorful agates in there, which is somewhat, I want to say lowbrow. It's not, it's quaint is what it is. It's a very nice, if you ever drive through Faith, South Dakota, I recommend you do it. There's not much else there. There is a at their city hall, they have a nice collection of fossils because that's where Sue the dinosaur, the largest Tyrannosaurus Rex, was ever found out by Faith, South Dakota. So now you guys know. But then it drops off and you can go off and you can actually see the Black Hills if you stand up high enough. You can see them way off in the distance. So this is from their local newspaper. I had to go to this small little rink. I think there's 500 people in Faith, South Dakota. And here we go. The Holloways. Remember the Holloways? Everybody knows the Holloways, right? The Holloways retire after 50 years. After 50 years of serving the community of Faith through First National Bank, Jim and Ivern Holloway have decided to trade punching the clock each day at the bank for enjoying retirement and forgetting the clock altogether. First National Bank of Faith hosted a retirement party for the Holloways on Tuesday, February 4th, 2020, in the bank's lobby. The afternoon was complete with family, friends, bank patrons, staff, and former staff stopping by to wish Jim and Ivern well. Daughter Glenda baked and decorated a beautiful cake in their honor, enjoyed by all. Jim and I, Vern, were presented a wonderful Frederick Remington bronze statue of Coming Through the Rye by branch manager Scott Gray on behalf of the First National Bank as a way to show their appreciation of the Holloway's 50 years of dedication. So they started in 1970. That's quite some time ago. Jim and I, Vern, both agree they have seen many changes in the last 50 years in Faith and the bank. The bank on the corner we see in Faith today has had many changes over the years. The original bank opened its door at this location in 1910 as Farmers State Bank. This building has had many upgrades over the years. In 1970, the decision was made to demolish the building on the corner and we gotta get to the 70s. You'll notice in the 70s, all the architecture went to shit because we can't have that nice, quaint, Western-looking bank where it says 1910. We got to get rid of that. Let's get something that looks like a Star Wars military camp. On the core rebuild to accommodate technology, customers, and growth well into the future. The commission was completed in 10 months. Jim reminisced about one particular moment in the bank's history everyone listening found very interesting. In the summer of 1970, found Jim working the night shift at the bank. Night shift? How could they build at night, you might ask? Well, let me tell you, Jim says with a twinkle in his eye. I came to work every night that summer to guard the safe, which was situated in front of the window inside the temporary bank while the new one was being built. I would sleep in front of the safe with my pistol, ready to greet anyone who dared getting too close to safe. Too close, they mistyped it. It should be T-O-O, too close to the safe during the night. Jim also remembers coming to work one night that summer and find the safe slightly ajar. He placed a phone call to the bank president, Bruce Berkeland, who came to check the safe for foul play. Finding none, he sealed it up and let Jim get to work. As they say, all's well that ends well. Isn't that nice? Face South Dakota. The Holloways, there they are. Nice picture of them. They're a little old. Wife is very short. He's very tall. Kind of a Mayberry story. So we got that there. And then another story, somewhat not related, tangentially related, shall we say, to Coronachan. Because what isn't? Under the great and merciful Coronachan's power, nothing escapes her touch. From Fox News, gasoline hits 99 cents at Kentucky station, sells out. Gas Buddy analyst Patrick DeHaan was tipped off by users at the Gas Buddy app that the Spur 7 British Petroleum on State Route 25 in London, Kentucky, had dropped below $1. Don't head there looking for a deal right now, though, because an employee at the station told Fox News Autos that the price was already 99 cents on Wednesday and that they're currently sold out of fuel and didn't know when the pumps would be open again. Commenters on Gas Buddy say the station is known for its low prices and is often very busy. DeHaan earlier this week predicted that the nationwide average, currently $2.20, could drop soon below $1.49. I paid $1.65. And that 99 cents would be a reality at some locations where they didn't tax the fuck out of their citizens. Do poor people need gas? Oh, they do. Oh, they do. They need gas. Let's tax them anyway. Not a communist, not a socialist. Just pointing out how taxes don't help anybody. A combination of increased supply in Saudi Arabia and Russia with falling demand from efforts to stop the spread of coronavirus are driving the trend. But Kentucky, where the statewide average is $1.90, isn't the only state with a station selling fuel at rock bottom prices. Oklahoma, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Kansas all have at least one station with a price under $1.30. All right, there we go. Isn't that good news? Thank you, great and merciful Coronachan. Do we have any super chats? We do not. When I saw Casper, Wyoming. Casper, Wyoming versus Bakersfield, California. Take your pick. And here we have Quint Blitz. Good morning. Good morning. Coronachan blesses you all. I just want this to be a quick one. We shall end. Would you guys like to end with now Kevin McComber comes in with $2. Send me my coronavirus checks. Talk to Trump. They're just going to print off money. Money will make this all go away. Because look at what it's done to the black community and the Latino community, right? Helping them out with all the government moral. Hey, here's a section. Look how well it's done for Detroit. Huh? This has got to end just wonderfully well. All right. Let us end with the Coronachan prayer. Everybody bow your heads. Dear great and merciful Coronachan, thank you for your non-sentient and zero fucks given truth. The teeth and threats that have been missing so much in the real world that are yet necessary for us to value life, acknowledge truth, and love our fellow man. May your nature continue to expose the evil and parasitic among us, the lazy and those that put themselves above all others, our slave masters who have kept us enslaved, teachers who could be replaced by YouTube, and the stupid and unprepared who ride for toilet paper when there is none. Bless us, O great Coronachan, and reward us, specifically those of us who were smart enough to have a 1-month supply of toilet paper and who stocked up on 5.56 ammo as a matter of basic insurance policy. And may thine blessing come in the form of lower asset prices, less boomers, less traffic, cheap gas, and near free airline flights. In thy name, Wuhan, Wuhan. Amen. You may all rise. And that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.